Tron Evolution is a game that's set in the Tron universe that is set between the 1982 and the upcoming 2010 film Tron Legacy. We tell the story of how Kevin Flynn's utopian vision becomes a dystopian police state. And our story really tells the most interesting points along the chronology of the Tron mythology. It tells of a time that things really went very badly wrong in the universe, and a series of characters and peoples were displaced quite heavily. The game itself is a mixture of two parts. It's the parkour and the Brazilian martial arts of capoeira, which we blended together to create a style we call high mobility combat, which allows players the ability to freely move around the world at the same time as basically having combat moves. And then really no Tron game would be complete without vehicular action. For us today we're talking about the light cycle, but we do have other vehicles in the game. The light cycle sequences have definitely changed a lot since 1982. So what we have now is a much more physical based property. Instead of the direct 90-degree turns that you saw in 1982, everything now has a much more physical weight to it. So if you're going up a hill, your bike slows down. If you're going down a hill, your bike speeds up. And that allows us to create a much more dynamic, free-flowing vehicle action-based game. So with the multiplayer, the thing that we're talking about today is the persistent character progression. And what this is for us is it allows you to take your character that you're playing your story mode with into an online game and then back into an offline game and continue your story off exactly where you left off. But everything you've done in your story to that point is carried on into the online, and everything that you get in the online is then carried back to your offline story. So what this means is we're not really penalizing or dividing any of the players that play our game. Everything you do in the offline variant gets transferred into the online and vice versa. You're going to get to play Tron Evolution this fall for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.